Let us continue. As is seen here, detrimental consequences emerge for those so in love with themselves it impairs vision. As this is seen here, detrimental consequences are in no way related to that which comes about when you least expect it. It has more to do with continuance of imploding versions of reality entertained within. This is seen here from those who know not their place here in the universal structure of things. It is impaired by that which sees itself as all empowered to do what must be done for self-oriented activities, whether merit is included or not. We say that here many take part, for we initially thought this would occur without remorse. However, we see that quickly absorbed within. And the offer to do this one more time, it is offensive to say the least, for these folks who know no better than to assume their place is superior to another's. It is impeccable to think in such a manner. We say this too, in honor of those who have reasonable doubt about these folks and their ability to steadfastly deny any moderation about them. It is here all crumbles around them when the time becomes ripe with remorse, for having seen what is not comprehended within. We say this too, for those who follow so closely will know no better when the time comes to make decisions for the betterment of oneself and others. We see that clearly and warn for these people to subdue desires of self in such a way as to admit these are not wholly worth pursuing. Arrogance matters in these issues, for it is seen when arrogance appears there is no common sense to follow up. It depends on survival alone, and that does not venture well for those who follow poor advice within. We often say how this affects the internal mechanism by which all operate, and in spite of this, many continue to survive on their own splendid contempt for the universe proper. We say this, without remorse. Let the cards fall where they may. At this time we reference far beyond all conclusions, and into situations by which all will succumb to inferior motives. It is seen here destitute people moving forward to complete themselves as well, and this is a remarkable thing to view. It is seen here too, complications arising within those so enamored with themselves, to detest all around them. This coincides nicely with those situations where all is allowed to fall apart, with no care or concern about them. Time is of the essence here for them to complete what is rapidly coming to a close, without finishing a thing. It is seen here also, detrimental consequences emerging in time to further distract legions of like-minded businesses into oblivion, for they fare not among these problematic situations, brought forward by greed and continual ineptitude on their part. All in all, we say now is the time to bring together all aspects of being, to fully endorse those on the other side of the fence. It is here you will find many who outright know and understand the situation at hand, and remedy to bring all back together again, albeit in a different format altogether. Far from us to say any differently, however, it is seen also, complications emerging at the slightest twist of a hat when all is not met with careful consideration. This we say is important. To do this marks the task beginning to reap prosperity once more, and we say that knowing and understanding the situation in which you all have placed yourselves within. It is seen, this among all else will prosper, as is seen here.